What's up, pickleballers? Today's episode is an MLP Dallas preview. We're breaking down the premier level bracket, challenger level bracket. Here to help me out, Matt Calvert. He's a pickleball pro somewhere in Southern California. Can't tell you the details. Don't want paparazzi showing up. But Matt, it's good to have you on the episode.
Thanks for having me, Tyler. Excited for MLP.
Oh yeah, we're doing 10 questions in 10 minutes. And for everyone wondering when MLP starts, it's this Thursday. So definitely stay tuned for that one. 10 questions, 10 minutes. Are you ready to do this, Matt?
Let's do it.
All right, let me get my timer out. The first question: does your favorite player ever get her first MLP title in Dallas?
Talking about Jessie Irvin?
Absolutely.
Yeah. She has, it's a good question. She has the tough group with the squeeze, and they played really, really well, obviously, last time. I'm going to go with no, because the AZ Drive also is in there, and I think they're a really good team. It's a tough group. That may be the death group.
So you're even saying that Ben Johns doesn't get it done? Because if Jessie doesn't get it done, neither does Ben.
They're not good enough in a dream breaker. Yeah, That's what I think it comes down to. I think that's what's going to be their demise.
So you're saying Ben takes care of his two games, most likely. Yeah. The ladies don't take care of theirs. Eric doesn't take care of his mixed. They go to a dream breaker and they just can't get it done.
Yeah, they're going to have to win. I mean, I think they're in trouble. Because even if Ben wins his two, like the other two they can lose. I don't know, how many dream breakers did they go in the last tournament?
Don't know. Time for the next question.
All right, let's go.
Does Riley Newman stay in his Riley era?
Yes, he's coming in second place. He's advancing out of his group, coming in second place, losing in the final.
Again.
Wow.
And what did you think do you think part of their demise was that Riley and Christian had some sort of moment? Were they in a hot tub together or something like that? Do you think that affected the chemistry in the finals, or did that just add to it?
I mean, you saw the memes of pickleball. Two guys, one hot tub. It's not a good sign for them.
You don't think that adds to chemistry in any way?
No, I think it's bad vibes. I think if anything, it just sets them up to lose together in the final again.
Fair enough. Next one, name a team other than the Atlanta Bouncers that have zero chance at winning this thing.
I am going the Texas Ranchers.
See, that was my pick too. So what do you think about the Ranchers just doesn't make sense for MLP? What's not working?
I honestly think that it's just their group is really hard. Like, you have to deal with Ben, you have to deal with the squeeze. I think
AZ Drive.
Like, I think that's the hardest group, and I don't think their girls are strong enough. Georgia and Lauren Stratman, I don't think, like, they're gonna have to win a mixed match, and I don't know if their girls are strong enough. I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and I think that Travis, as much as I like Dylan, I feel like for Travis to really prevail in this, I want to say he might need a better guy. I could be wrong, because Dylan's obviously like a tremendous guy, but plays the right side better than the left, so that's tricky for me.
Yeah, that's a weird situation, because Dylan's the better player, but I'm sure he'll play the right, so he's kind of a weird spot.
Yeah. Next one, who wins this thing?
Dude, I'm a big fan of Miami. I think Miami. Bed, Tyson, Tyra, and Mary. They have Mary back, and as good as Allison Phillips was last time.
Allison Harris,
excuse me. I think Mary is probably the better player. And like, they're good in doubles, and then if you go to a dream breaker, they're in trouble. They're like, whoever they're playing is in trouble. Like, they're really, really good. Big time.
And I think that's something that they have in their back pocket, where worst comes to worst, they just try to get themselves in a dream breaker situation, and they're probably gonna win that thing. Can't imagine too many teams beating Fed's number 2, Tyson, top 5 ballers on that team when it comes to singles, especially.
And Mary's probably a top 4, top 5 woman in singles as well. So, I mean, if they only win 2, like, they're looking good in a dream breaker.
Absolutely. Next one, I'm giving you $200. You got to bet it on one team. Are you betting for Miami to win the whole thing, or the Bouncers to come in last place?
I'm going Bouncers to come in last. And I don't think it's that hard.
Yeah, I mean, so what's not working for them?
I just don't think their team is that good. I think Paris picked her friends. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's it sounds like she definitely picked her friends. And Simone, all the respect in the world to her, but they don't look as threatening as they once did on the APP tour.
Yeah,
they've kind of slipped a little recently.
With everyone, I don't know. Yeah, like the APPs, like they do well, but with everybody mixing in the PPA guys and PPA girls, they're like obviously not as strong. And so yeah, they're the pick.
Next, who's Rachel Rohrabacher adopting to accompany Rafa Hewitt in the group stage this time around?
Travis Redmeyer.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think that, like you said, the Ranchers' weakest team in that group, probably Travis might be the weakest guy.
No hate though, because that's a tough group. Yeah, that's a tough group, but they're
very tough group. But a lot of ballers. What about Eric?
Lang?
Did Rachel adopt him instead?
Yeah, I think that's a valid. Yeah, I don't know if he becomes like unbelievable for like a game like he did last time. He's gonna be tough, but he's a good candidate for that as well.
And that's what I think that's unique about Eric playing with Ben, or at least anyone playing with Ben. Sometimes it takes him a tournament. I mean, look at last season. Ben didn't win the first one, was able to win the second one. If Eric could make the right adjustments, we could be talking about just a different team, different men.
I think like the biggest thing, he just figured out how to fade and just sell out to that backhand. Because like same thing as Colin. Like I think he just figured out how Colin works and how Colin plays. Because Ben is taking 70% of the court. So if Eric can just slide enough, he just has to worry about a backhand. And he did like he was unbeatable. Like he was unbelievable. Yeah.
So we'll go with Travis Redmeyer on that. Let's drop to the challenger level. LA Madrops essentially gutted their entire team. They 3 replacements. Gabe Tardio is the only one that remains. Where do you think they finish?
I think it's tough with the new team because like chemistry matters. And I think, I don't know. I think that not well. I'll say that. I don't have a ton to say because they've got new players and like it kind of takes a little bit of breaking in period. And I think most of the teams, aside from a couple, are staying together. They have the same players. So I think there will be a little breaking in period for them.
Fair enough. Keeping it in challenger level, who wins in a fight? Daniel De La Rosa or Spencer Smith?
I'm going De La Rosa. He's dude. Who hits the ball harder? De La Rosa. Like
so that's the only question.
The right hook. Who has a better right hook? De La Rosa, easily.
Well, fair enough. Do you think there will be that renewed animosity in Dallas between those two?
No. I think it was. I don't know. It was kind of stupid what happened and what the fight was over. So I think they'll be fine. I think they'll keep it within their teams and just play pickleball.
So no fights. You're predicting a no fight.
I'm predicting no fights. Playing pickleball, man. Relax.
Yeah, let's get back to pickle.
Yeah.
Next one, does Emily Ackerman get out of her Riley Newman era?
Dude, I hope so. I mean, I think she has a good team. Like, I think they'll do well. I mean, winning is hard. Like, Riley would be the first one to tell you winning is hard. So we'll see. Like, it takes a lot. A lot of things have to go right. I'm gonna go with she stays in her Riley era for this one.
She does, yeah. Do you think she's taken second, or do you think teams have been elevated and coming in second is even tougher to do this time around?
Do you think? Do you know? Has her team completely stayed together? I forget. Did they drop?
Hers has, yes. Susanna, Yates Johnson, and Spencer Smith.
I think like they have a really good team. And I mean, what like the SoCal Hard Eights, like CJ Klinger went off. Like, if it's that same matchup, does he go off again? Right. I don't know. Like, he played out of his mind. So, I mean, I think Emily has they have a good chance of winning.
And they're nice in the Dream Breaker.
Say that again?
They lost in the Dream Breaker in the finals last time, but they still have a nice singles squad.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's why they got there. Like, they have if they go to a Dream Breaker, they're fine.
Absolutely. Next one, number 10. Does Ben Newell have the biggest calves you've ever seen?
That's a good question. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at a ton of guys' calves, to to be honest.
Oh, you're missing out. There's a lot of meat around the
Does he
league.
have huge calves?
Oh, dude, they're
I think
massive. He might be able to dunk.
calves.
He's probably my height. Maybe he's a little bit taller, which isn't saying much, but he might be able to dunk, bro.
I mean, is that why he flies around the court and
flies around the court.
So I'll go no. I don't think anyone has bigger calves than Ben Newell.
Okay, J-Dub might have him. Ben's not bad either. Just to name a few. Last one, bonus one. This is it. Who is him in the challenger level? Who is Himmy Neutron?
Going Wes Burroughs. Wes, I thought Wes could have played a little bit better last tournament, and he's so capable of it. And I think he has a really good team. Pat Smith's a good partner, and I think Wes balls out this tournament.
Let's go. Do it for SoCal.
Do it for SoCal.
That is MLP Dallas preview. 10 questions. I think we might have thrown in 11. 11 questions, 10 minutes roughly. Matt, thanks for doing this with me.
Appreciate it. Looking forward to MLP. Let's go.
Let's go.